and this is the story of David and Goliath. The Philistines gathered their men for war and set up camp. The Philistines were on one hill and the Israelites were on another. Goliath came from the Philistine side, who was 9 feet tall and was wearing bronze armor. Goliath said, "If I win, you will become our slaves, but if you win, we will become your slaves." Saul and his men were terrified. Goliath came for 40 days and stood in front of him. His brothers were fighting against the Philistines. David would take them food each day and then go back and report to his father. Goliath yet again called out to someone to fight him. Saul said whoever could defeat Goliath would be very wealthy. David volunteered, but Saul refused because he was too young. David said he took care of his father's sheep, and when a lion or bear came, he would kill them. Saul said, "Go, and may the Lord be with you," then dressed him up in his armor. But David was not used to the armor, so took it off. He went to approach Goliath. "You are coming to fight me with a sword, spear, and javelin, but I am coming at you with the name of the Lord." David told this to Goliath. "The Lord will give me victory over you, and I will strike you." As the Philistines were getting closer, David reached in his bag and grabbed a stone. He put it in his sling and hit Goliath right in the head. Goliath fell down. David won the fight. And this is the story of David and Goliath.
Claire did such a great job with that story, didn't she? In case you guys want to read through that whole entire story on your own, you can find it in 1 Samuel chapter 17. You can read all the details for yourself and figure out a little bit more about that story maybe. I just learned, actually, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Trevor, who wants to be behind the camera instead of in front of it, just gave me an interesting perspective on this story. Now here's the thing. I bet most of us, whenever we read that story, we put ourselves in David's shoes. And we're like, oh my gosh, I can do amazing things. I can do all these great things and have these amazing encounters. But maybe that's not the point of the story. Maybe the point of the story is that not so much you can do amazing things, but God can do amazing things through you. Just like he proves time and time again, not just in the story of David, but in so many other biblical heroes that you read about. It's not that they are heroic, it's that God is heroic. And that's what we'd love for you guys to take away from the story of David and Goliath today. We'll see you next time.